Hey Andy, so I heard you worked at a non-union hospital outside of Minnesota.
I did.
Some people have had questions and I'm just wondering what that was like.
You know, there's a ton of benefits to working in a union hospital. Like, you feel like you have a voice. Like a great example of that is the hospital I was at in Iowa. They just kind of unilaterally decided they were going to get rid of a week's paid vacation for everybody and put in short-term disability. Well, short-term disability at the time we could buy for like $8 every 2 weeks. I can guarantee it cost them a lot more to pay me a week of vacation than it would to do $8 a week that I could have done on my own. And those are the kind of things that they can just unilaterally decide to do, and your only option is to find other employment. You know, I need my job. I can't just up and quit and hope I find something else. I mean, that's just one example of them making a decision that they can't in a union hospital. They have to bring that to a negotiating table. We don't always get what we want. I mean, I think that'd be unfair to say, but we at least have a voice in our work agreement and in the terms of our employment, which is huge. You know, the other thing, like I moved up from Iowa in a non-union hospital, and I remember getting the phone call with a job offer, and I think it was $38,000 more a year to essentially work the same amount of hours, the same shift. The cost of living up here is a little more expensive, but it's certainly not $38,000 a year.
So what are some of the positives you see of working in a union hospital?
Being protected to make hard decisions is something that I appreciate. You know, we have to make life and death decisions. It's not always popular what we decide, and to know that whatever we did, there's somebody that will have your back is a really good thing. You know, if you've ever had a boss that you didn't agree with, and I think everybody's probably run into that, it's nice to know that they just can't decide, well, I don't like you, so we're going to let you go. And you're really judged based on your work and what you do, or having a voice in how many patients you're taking and what the staffing looks like, and you know, being able to say that this is unacceptable without being afraid of somebody's going to let you go, you're going to get fired and lose your livelihood.
As far as our union dues that we pay, what do you feel like we get out of it?
You know, like, you have representation. If you walk into an attorney's office, you're going to pay a couple $100 an hour probably for a decent attorney. I pay $68 a month for my union dues, and I have that kind of representation if I run into a problem at work. And there's monetary benefits, like we have floating holidays on top of all of the other things that are negotiated in our contract. Those floating holidays alone cover those union dues and then some. So really it's kind of a wash when it gets right down to it. Our benefits tend to be better, our pay scales tend to be better, so it's not like we're just giving away $68 a month. There's a lot of things that are coming back for that $68 a month.